No, that one should be live.
Yeah. Is it not live right here?
Good morning, North Star Nation, and welcome back. Should be another exciting day here at the ice rink. Today we are up at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, home of the Nanooks, for this exciting game where I think we're playing the Grizzlies, and I'm going to try my hardest not to call them the Wolverines, but the Grizzlies this morning. Our team will be in white, and the Grizzlies are in the dark blue. It was kind of an exciting morning as you drive past the University of Alaska Fairbanks sign. It said negative 45 degrees. It is colder this morning than it was last night. Not exactly a balmy weather here in Fairbanks. All right, welcome back, North Stars. I know my loving parents, Mike and Sandy, are currently watching back in Anchorage. Could you please send me a text if you can hear me talking at all? We're having trouble with the microphone here. All right, as we're getting ready to face off, should be another exciting day. Looks like our coach is going to have some fun with the lineups today as they put Boston and Soren back on defense, and it looks like Beals and Liam and Jensen are up on forward, and once again, Logan White is going to be holding down our kingdom and defending our net. And I don't know if you can hear this, but we are rocking out here at the UAF Center as they still are playing music. This is a loud rink. Already we are down into the NAHA end of the zone as Liam's going to chase him into the boards. Ref kind of gets in the way. Boston and Marion fighting it out. North Stars, you need to spread out as Marion comes out on top with the puck. She's going to take it down. Shot and goal already be at 11:29 into the game. Wow, Marion is having an awesome weekend so far. She had a goal last night and one already this morning. That was excellent. All right, lining up again. Oh, this coach, he is throwing me for a loop. He has moved all our defensemen around. It's going to be tricky for me to call this. As we've got Jacob, Thomas, and Adrian up on forward, and it looks like Charlie and Taves back on defense. Now, Adrian and Thomas are usually some of our defensemen, so looks like we're having a little bit of fun with our lines. That was an offside call. All right, as Jacob's got the puck and he is headed down the side, he's going to cut to the middle. Shot and score at 11:14 into the game. We are up by 2. Man, look at the smiles on those North Star players. And a huge thank you to my parents for letting me know that the microphone is working. Thank goodness technology is in our favor today. Shout out to all our YouTube fans, and thank you for sticking with us after all the shenanigans we had last night out at the Polar Ice Arena. Okay, here goes Adrian, who's going to try to pass it over to Jacob, but it looks like we've got a little kerfluffle out there in the middle. Uh-oh, here comes the NAHA player down to Logan. Logan! Oh, he defended the kingdom, and it went sliding in off to the side. Bummer. Well, the good news is I don't have to go to the pet store. We will not be getting a fish today. However, it would probably freeze here in Fairbanks. Score is 2-1 in favor of the North Stars as we get lined up. We've got Ethan, Cade, and Aaron up on forward, along with Boston and Soren back on defense. And we are still rocking out here with some loud music. Okay, here goes Cade. Oh, Ethan totally leveling that player. Wow. Here comes Boston from the D. He's going to come down, take the shot. Ooh, ricochets off the goalie's glove. That was a beautiful shot, though, from the top of the circle. Cade with the puck, trying to keep it in the zone. No, it gets knocked out as Boston's already back there to pick it up, passing it over to Cade. And with Soren's out there, shot towards Logan. Logan better get it. Oh my gosh, that went up and over the little goalie and nearly went in. Logan, you better get on that post. Another shot fired towards Logan, but it goes wide. As these guys are working hard, Logan got a hold of that one. Nice save. It appears defense got a little confused on what to do there. Logan had to do a lot of work. All right, as we get lined back up, we've got Liam and Finnegan. Looks like Marion's out there, along with, I don't know who. Oh, Taves and Charlie. Here comes Marion. Wheels, wheels. She's, offside. All right, so we have got some clarification on what our coach is doing. And today's game this morning would be an exhibition game. Therefore, that's why our coach is having some fun with the lineup. It's not one of our league games. League game would be later on this evening at around 5:30. Huge pass from Finnegan up to Liam. Offside? Really? Huh. Well, we're going to line back up. Looks like we got a little bit of confusion here. All right, luckily they've turned off the jamming music, so now we can at least hear something here. Marion with the puck, passes it over to Taves. Taves is, back to Marion. And we need to get out of the zone. Headed back down as the NAHA team is going to send it towards Logan, but Taves is there ready to pick it up. Taves had a most amazing game last night. We were all so impressed with how she defended our net. Here comes Marion up the side. She is cruising as her stick gets knocked away as the ref is calling a penalty for chopping. Nothing quite like a good chopping call. Actually, it'd be slashing, but we'll say chopping for today. Look like chopping to me. Yeah, some good fun. All right, as we get lined up, we've got Jacob, Adrian, and Thomas up on forward, along with Boston and Soren back on defense. Wow, mad props to our coach who's confusing the heck out of this announcer, trying to figure out who's where. Pass from Thomas to the front. Boston goes to take the shot, but kind of whiffed it. Soren sends it towards the net, and it gets knocked out of the zone. Soren is cruising today. He has got some wheels on him, too. Here comes Jacob. No, and we're back out of the zone. Soren's going to chase it down. Soren's going to pass it over to Boston, who lets it ricochet off the boards, and we are headed back down into the NAHA, into the ice. Boston with possession of the puck, passes it out in front. Oh! It was a beautiful setup, but too bad we didn't have anybody in the sweet spot ready to catch that pass. And Jacob does a swing and a miss. NAHA's got some big players. Soren with possession of the puck as we all get out of the zone, and we're taking it in. Go Soren. Really? Another offside call. Huh. Okay, is everybody line changed? We've got Aaron, Kate, and Ethan. Looks like Aaron and Ethan are changing up sides again, along with Taves and Charlie back on defense. Cade takes the face-off, tries to pass it over to Aaron, doesn't quite get his stick onto it as we're going to send it back down into the NAHA end of the zone. That's Aaron. Aaron is chasing it down into the corner. Whoa. We had some excitement in last night's game. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, Kate actually broke a stick, which we don't usually see happen. Nice save by Logan. Taves passes it to Ethan. Go, Ethan! Ethan's going to send it all the way over to Cade. Cade is on a roll. He is cruising down. Oh, but NAHA's got... Oh, nice save for the goalie on NAHA. That was a beautiful save. NAHA working its way back up, but no. Here comes Charlie. Charlie's just going to skate with it. Go, Charlie had a beautiful goal last night in our game. Let's see if he can do it again today. Ethan with the puck. Nope, looks like it got lost at his feet. It was a beautiful attempt. As we get lined up, we've got Marion and Finnegan and Liam on forward, along with Boston and Soren on defense. As Soren comes rushing in, Boston gets a hold of it. Whoa! We've got ourselves a penalty being called. Looks like Boston's going to go take a break in the penalty box for hooking. And there's the start. It's kind of funny here. There's a little bit of bantering back and forth between the parents about how warm this rink is. Well, as a child, I remember it being quite cold because I used to skate here. However, in contrast to what's outside, this rink is pretty warm. Out on the ice, we've got Finnegan, Liam, and Marion, along with Soren, as they're holding down. They've got us down in the zone. We are trying to kill off that penalty. We have 1 minute left in that penalty as NAHA gets possession of the puck. No, Marion's going to take it away, pass it up to Liam. Kind of gets lost at Liam's feet. Uh-oh, Marion, get ready. Yes, luckily Unfortunately, the pass was not able to connect. Here goes Liam. He's going to attempt to pass it. Oh, whoa. We got players going down all over the place. Here comes Soren. Soren, oh, man, still has it. Shot and score. Wow. We were even short-handed, and we got that. That was absolutely beautiful goal, Soren. Ooh, too bad the camera can't pick this up, but he is looking pretty darn happy about that goal. All right. All right, appears to have some kind of a snafu with the net, but the ref has now investigated it and taken care of it, and we're ready for the face-off. We've got Adrian, Jacob, and maybe Charlie up on forward, and Taves. She's going to be holding down the defense back here. Uh-oh, as NAHA gets this puck but cannot connect. Thank goodness Logan is ready in net. Current score is 3-1 with 5 minutes left in this period. Whoa, Taves! Offside. All right, we've had a little bit of excitement there. It looks like Boston finally came out of the box. Good morning. We got people walking by here. Taves attempting to clear it out of the zone. Gets kind of caught up there as Jacob's going to fight for it. Jacob, he is going to cruise. Watch out that offside. There goes Adrian ready. Jacob shoots and scores. That is 2 for Jacob. Wow. Nice job. It's too bad the camera can't pick this up, but we're having some fun with the players. We realize they have all the extra sticks on the bench, and we're having some difficulty sorting out whose stick is whose. As Charlie fights it out over there, as, NAHA comes out with it. They're going to pass it over. Adrian's going to hunt this player down. I have to say the NAHA kids got some really nice mullet action going on. Whoa, as Jacob takes down the other player, and we're going to try to clear this out. Adrian with possession. He is going to dump, and we're chasing it, but ooh, looks like it gets picked up by Thomas, who's going to try to pass it out in front of the net. Oh, straight to Jacob! Jacob! Oh, Jacob! Shot too high. Boston with a shot, but NAHA knocks it out of the air. That must be a baseball player. All right, NAHA has the puck. This kiddo's skating and dribbling nicely. Going to be passing it up to his other player. As Soren's going to take it away. Here comes Boston. I don't know how Boston does it. He is always at the right place at the right time here for this game. Here comes Soren down the ice. He is trying his best to keep his stick on the puck. NAHA gets a hold of it behind their net. We've had a line change. We've got Ethan, Cade, Soren, Boston, and Aaron out on the ice as another stick gets lost. Boston keeping it in. Boston hitting it towards net. Here goes Ethan into the corner. Whoa, we've got a wall contact. Oh, and everybody's out of the zone. Boston sends it over to Soren, who's going to send it up to Aaron. No, it's back to the NAHA. jumping. Interesting. Sometimes the ref's interpretation of this game is quite entertaining. Well, it's now we've got another. Boston is in the box. No, wait, that is not. So, from the peanut gallery behind me, we're wondering if defense is where Boston should be playing since he's had 2 penalties so far. However, he did an excellent job of defending the kingdom and making sure that no pucks made it to Logan. Cade with possession of the puck as they're working, ducking, and weaving through the defenseman. There's the shot. Ooh, nice block from the goalie. That was excellent save for NAHA. As NAHA has the puck, Aaron is, well, nope, it went around Aaron, and this kiddo's got some wheels. Here comes Taves. Taves, boy, that poor NAHA player didn't stand a chance. Taves took it right away. That was beautiful. Aaron with the puck. NAHA's doing a dance down here as we're now going to try to get it going the other way. Here goes Cade. Almost forgot that we're 4-on-5 here. Cade up against the boards with the puck. Gonna pass it back. Aaron with the shot. 2 shots. Oh, bummer. Didn't quite go in. That was a close one. Okay, get out. And we're going back in. Cade with the puck. Cade's gonna duck and weave. Here he goes. Big shot, but we're wide. NAHA finally gets it knocked out. Almost had a cherry picker. Good thing in the North Stars are such great skaters. And icing. And Boston just got out of the box, and he's being instructed to stay out as we've got Finnegan, Marion, Liam, Soren, and Boston out on the ice. We'll see how this goes as we line up in the NAHA end of the ice. Pass over to Liam, Liam passed it over to Finn. Marion's going to keep it in. Liam takes the shot. Ooh, good save by the goalie. It would have been a beautiful goal. Marion with the puck out in front. She's trying her hardest, but no luck. Oh, here comes NAHA down the ice. Uh-oh, it's way down in the corner. Another icing call. To the other end of the ice. All right, as Liam takes it, he's going to pass it over to Marion. No, Boston's got it. He's going to backhand it to Liam. Oh, that rebound would have been sweet, but not quite to the back of the net. As Marion gets control of the puck. Dude, she is fighting hard for this puck. She is not going to let these passes out. Come on, Liam, put it in the net. No, Soren to Marion. Oh, my gosh. They are just dancing around in front of this goalie. Marion behind the net. She's going to try to pass it over, but NAHA finally got a hold of it. Marion's just not going to give up, though. Whoa, we've got players all over, and that is the end of the first period. And as our team all gathers around, current score would be 4-1 in favor of the North Stars. North Stars are looking pretty good. And welcome back to period number 2. Current score is 4-1 in favor of the North Stars, and we have swapped ends, which always brings some fun. Looks like we're putting Taves and Jacob and Adrian up on forward, and Thomas and Charlie might be back on defense. Maybe that's what we've got going on here. All right, here comes Jacob. He's going to duck and weave his way down to the ice. Look at the speed. Man, he is doing amazing. Shot. Oh, goalie in the way. Bummer. It was still beautiful attempt. Absolutely beautiful. Well, it appears we have a kiddo hurt. It looks like some slashing has occurred. Adrian's down on the bench. Thank goodness we have so many nurses on our team as moms, and they are immediately going to check on a kid. All right, as we're getting this puck out. Oh, no. And not so sure if that was actually offside, but we're going to roll with it. All right, out on the ice. Sorry, we've got Aaron, Ethan, and Kate up on forward, along with Charlie and Thomas on defense. Looks like the nurse has given the A-OK to Adrian, so he'll be back out on the ice. Looks like Charlie's going to dump it in. It kind of ricocheted off that NAHA player. As we're headed back, Aaron with possession. He's going to send it out in front. As Kate's going to battle it out. We've got Ethan and Aaron. Oh, someone needs to get in front of the net since we're all bunching up in the corner. Okay, Ethan with the puck. Ethan's going to circle behind the NAHA goalie. Sending with a heck of a shot. But no luck. It gets knocked out. Charlie with possession of the puck. He's going to pass it back to Kate. Cade's got it. Cade still has it. Cade with the shot, and it's wide. Passing over. Uh-oh, here comes the NAHA player. He's going to try to duck and weave, but Charlie, woo! Never mind. My little brick wall got that one. Nice job, Logs. That was beautiful. And we got ourselves a line change. Looks like we've got Boston, Soren, Liam, Finnegan, and Marion coming out onto the ice. Couldn't tell you what position they're going to play because the coach keeps moving them all around on me. As Finnegan's going to hit that puck out of there, keeping it away from Logan, and we're going to all go to the other end of the ice. No icing call on this one. Doesn't quite make it to the goal line. Beals with possession of the puck, and she's occupying, it looks like, 4 of the NAHA players as she tries to send it out in front, but gets knocked out. Liam with the puck, he's going to send it around. Back to Marion. The ball on. The ref's hands are a-coming. Oh, man, my little goalie's on the move. Nope, never mind. He has to go back to the net. So if the ref's hand goes up and we see it's a penalty and they haven't touched it in a while, we can pull our goalie and get another person out on the ice until, because we know they can't touch the puck. If the other team touches the puck, then that ref is getting, or that penalty will get called. Oh, and we are hockey ready with, looks like Boston and Soren back on defense. Marion, Liam, and Finnegan up on forward. Huge shot from Boston way at the blue line there. A little wide, though. Still a beautiful shot. Liam's got it. Liam's going to pass it over to Finn. Oh, no. NAHA gets a hold of it, but not for long. Our back checking is on point today. Boston is going to duck and weave and backhand, but no luck. Puts it out, puts it right out in front. Okay, NAHA's coming. Logan, get ready. Logan's got it. Beautiful. Good thing for that new orange stick. And we're coming. Here comes Wheels. Wheels all the way down. Whoa! Oh man, she so deserves a goal for how much work she's putting in. Boston with another huge shot from the blue line. Whoa! Oh my gosh, this is getting a little wild here. Marion's still with the puck. Okay, here we go again. We're on the move after a little bit of a kerfluffle in the corner. Boston knocks it away from the other kid as Jensen goes in. We've got all sorts of chaos going on here. I hope the camera's picking this all up. Was there a whistle blowing? What? What was just called? Offside? Okay, it appears we had an offside call. I don't know. There was a lot of confusion over here in front of the North Star bench. Yeah, that was a lot of bodies flying here as we've got too much excitement. All right, we've got Taves, Jacob, and Adrian up on forward. We've got Thomas and Charlie back on defense for those who are trying to watch at home. As Taves is fighting for, offside. A little slap hockey there, and it got an offside call. All right, and we are back at it. We got 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in this period. As we kind of have, I don't know what's going on down here. A little bit of confusion. Here goes Charlie. Charlie's got some good skills going on here as he's going to duck and weave, passes it up to Adrian. Adrian's going to knock it under. Oh, bummer. It gets knocked away by the NAHA player. Ooh, NAHA takes a dive into the boards. Adrian has got 3 NAHA players tied up behind the net there as a little bit of pushing and shoving. Okay, eventually the puck is going to get away from the boards and we're going to go back to playing hockey. All right, we are now headed. And here comes Charlie to Taves. Gets taken away by NAHA. It's lost in our feet. Oh, man, it's like a dance up here. Oh, no. Oh, Logan. Hallelujah, that didn't go in. He missed that glove save. I can't hardly believe that. He's been working on those at home. Another shot goes flying past Logan. Okay, here comes Adrian. Somehow, oh man! This is a little intense here for second period. Boston is right there. Oh. It's a beautiful attempt. Beautiful attempt. That was a lot of chaos. Okay, we're going to do a line change and see how this goes. We've got Boston and Soren on defense, and out comes Aaron, Cade, and Ethan on forward. Ethan's doing some sort of a pump-up dance here, I think. Yeah, these 3 are definitely scheming as they're out on the ice. They're making a play. They've got a plan. Boston with the shot. Oh, bravo to the NAHA goalie. That was a beautiful glove save. Our coach is yelling at him, go to the net, but I don't know. The 3 players out on the ice are making a pretty good plan here. They've got an idea in their head. Okay, NAHA with the puck. Oh, whoa! We've got all sorts of confusion and a penalty being called. Holy moly, and Boston goes back to the box. That's his 3rd for this game. Tripping is this call. Now, we can see Boston's dad here just shaking his head. Now, if this was a league game, if Boston was to get one more penalty, then he would be, I think, removed from the game, but I'm not positive. If you get 3 penalties in a league game,
And then you're out.
and then he's out. It's a whole lot of discussion here amongst the parents and the coach trying to figure this out. All right, back to Logan with a good blocker save there. All right, what is going on here? Why are we standing still? All right, now we're on the move. Soren is going to duck and weave. He passes it over to Cade. Cade with the shot, but it ricochets off the NAHA player's skate. Somehow, Cade's got it back with a shot and off the post. I don't know what we're doing here. Why are we not attacking? Oh, no! We had ourselves a cherry picker! Oh. And you know what? Good on them. It was 5-on-4. That was a pretty good goal. All right, as we face off again, we've got Cade, Aaron, and Ethan out on the ice as forward, along with Charlie and Thomas back on defense. NAHA with possession of the puck. They're going to take the shot, and it went right past Logan's glove. Well, bummer. All right, score. That was beautiful. Okay, we're going to regroup here. We have 5 minutes left in this period. Current score is 4-3. As we've got Finnegan, Liam, and Marion. Marion's going to take the puck. She is ducking and weaving down as Liam's getting in front of the net, but takes the shot. No, we are parking our butts in front of that net for sure. As, here comes that cherry picker kid again. Oh, but good job to Thomas. He got right there and did his job as the defenseman. Logan needs to get on the other post. No, he's on the move. Here comes Liam to Charlie to Marion. Oh my gosh. We've got ourselves in a cluster. Someone get it out. Here goes Marion. Good thing Wheels Beals is on it. She'll get us down to the other end of the ice. No, knocked away. Charlie with possession of the puck. And we're going to pin it up against the boards. That's it. Holding for sure. No, NAHA to Marion to the other end. Hey, look, it's tennis. Back and forth. Logan with the huge save there. Nice job, Lobes. Whoa. Oh, okay, we've got Boston and Liam out there. We've got people coming into the net, but I don't know what's going on here. Here comes Soren fresh off the bench. He should be ready to roll. Soren with the puck. Sort of has the puck. Passed over. Boston's got it. Boston with the shot. No, and it's wide. Oh, and you can tell the dislike from Boston as he slapped his stick on the ice. Liam with another attempt. He's going to pass it back to Boston. Boston's going to send it up the middle, but no luck as NAHA gets it. Aaron's going to, and it's out, but we can go back in. Here goes Jacob. No, we're going to have a little bit of a stick battle here. All right, back towards NAHA goalie. NAHA with possession of the puck. Jacob's going to go hunt it down. Somehow Boston is there again, ready to go. Passes it over to Jacob, and it ricochets off the NAHA player's stick. Okay. Boston's kept it in. As NAHA tries for it, Boston is not going to give it up. He is trying so hard to pass it up into the front. Over to Adrian. Adrian's going to take the shot. Passes it to Jacob. Can't quite get his stick on it. Ooh, that was a close one. Ooh, players all over the place. As Soren's going to take it down through our zone and send it up to Boston. Boston's going to try to duck and weave between the players' legs, but no luck. As Jacob picks it up, he's taking it in. And it appears a penalty is going to be called on NAHA. Kind of curious what's going to be called, see if it's checking. It was checking. Yeah, body checking. That's a pretty popular call up here. All right, we're now playing 5-on-4 as we get Ethan. Ethan doing a little bit of a dance there. Cade and Aaron up on forward, along with Charlie and Thomas on defense. Uh-oh, miscommunication there as Aaron's coming back for it. Cade picks it up. He's going to pass it over. Passing it up to Ethan. Ethan's going to send it all the way over to Aaron. Aaron's got to move his feet to get down the ice here as NAHA's going to push him into the boards. Behind the nets, as Cade's going to pick it up, he's going to send it out to the middle, but NAHA was right there ready. But Thomas, Cade, and Charlie were ready for the back check, getting it back down. Oh, Charlie's trying to get control of the puck. Getting a little rough here in Fairbanks. Okay, Cade's going to take it down one-handed. He's going to duck and weave. Just take a shot. There's the shot. Ricocheted off the goalie's helmet. Nice save for the goalie. Uh-oh. Get ready, Lugs. Oh, beautiful save by Logan. All right, here comes Cade again with the puck. He's going to pass it over to Aaron. Aaron's going to try to pass it, but it gets knocked away. All of a sudden, there's a whole lot of yelling. Soren going towards the nets. Doesn't quite get it in. Come on. Oh, end of the period. Kind of got a little bit of excitement going on here. All right, we're going to regroup. And we're going to get ready for this third period. You can see this, but the coaches are doing an excellent job of watering the children. And I think we've got everybody ready. Here goes Logan into net. All right, as we're getting lined up for this third and final period of our game, it looks like we've got Marion and Liam and Finn up on forward, along with Boston and Soren back on defense. Boston and Soren kind of make a pretty good team back here on defense. As here comes Liam with possession of the puck, he's going to carry it into the zone. Passing it over, didn't quite get contact on it, but we were close. NAHA getting the puck, Boston has it. He's going to take a shot. It got knocked out, back out, but no rebound. Soren firing away at the nets. He's going to do it again. It appears NAHA has some pretty good cherry pickers here. They're hanging out. Come on, Soren, take it away. Don't let it. Whoa, here comes Marion out of nowhere. And it appears we had an offside call as our players all come off the ice.
Since we're here.
Yeah.
I know it's
All right, we're getting lined up. We've got Jacob, Adrian, and Taves up on forward, along with Charlie and Thomas in defense. Jacob takes the face-off, sends it into the NAHA zone, but no luck. Charlie with the puck. He is going to skate with it. He's going to pass it up to Taves. Taves is going to somehow get it over to Adrian. Adrian's going to get pushed into the corner, so he couldn't quite get a shot off. Attempt to get it over in front of the net. No. Uh-oh. NAHA with the puck. It gets knocked away. Back to Taves. Taves has got it.
Come on, Jacob. Hustle.
All right, Taves in possession of the puck at the red line as she's going to use the boards to try to get it out. Oh, but NAHA gets a hold of it. Here comes Jacob with possession of the puck. He's going to pass it over to Adrian. Oh, but NAHA gets it somehow. But Taves out of nowhere comes in and takes it. Kind of a little bit of a mess here in front of the players' box. Back and forth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is the team that we're playing is the one that has a very vocal coach. He's loud as he yells at his players, and sometimes it's a little bit chaotic. All right, we've got all sorts of kids coming in and out. Boston over to Ethan. Ethan with a shot, fires it. Oh, so close as Jacob was right there for the rebound, but the goalie got a hold of it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. And here comes Soren shutting them down. Don't know where Soren came from there, but he was ready. Okay, back down to the NAHA zone, but Ethan picks it up as they were trying to hit it back down. Ethan's going to send it over to Cade. No, Cade to Aaron. Uh-oh. Cade's just not going to let the NAHA player get down. Here goes Boston. Boston has had a very eventful game. Oh! So exciting! Boston with Ethan with the rebound. Man, look at the celly going on here. And our goalie appears to be hibernating in the net.
It's cold out.
All right, we've got Ethan, Cade, and Aaron still out there as Cade's got possession of the puck with a shot. Nice save for the goalie. Beautiful butterfly position. 8 minutes left in this period. Soren with the puck. He's going to pass it. Nope, offside. And we've got who is laid out on the ice. Soren looked like he was making snow angels out there. I don't know what was going on. All right, here, Liam fight with Aaron and Marion. Marion's going to take it away from the NAHA player. I don't know, these NAHA players might get frustrated with her speed and her ability to take the puck away. Okay, here comes. Oh. Well, it was a good attempt. Sorry, we had to have a little bit of excitement here. Beals with possession of the puck. She's going to duck and weave between 4 of the players and almost take out the ref. That would be beautiful. All right, as Soren's right there, we've got Liam and Boston circling, waiting for them to get the puck out. Finally gets out. Boston flinging the puck up to Finnegan. Finnegan skate with the puck. He's going to watch the offside, guys. Clear. Oh, what? Oh, and the ref's hand has gone up for probably a tripping call. Out on the ice, we've got Jacob, Finnegan, and Taves, along with Charlie and Thomas, as Jacob puts it in the back of the net. I'm pretty sure that's a hat trick for Jacob. Might be. I don't know. We've kind of lost count here. It is 6-4.
I don't think he lost count. He's patient. He takes his time. Very patient.
All right, we're going to line it up again as Jacob, Taves, and Adrian up on forward, along with Charlie and Thomas. What you guys can't see is some humor with our goalie. As the goalie mom, I felt the need to yell at Logan, and he did not like I was yelling at him. He turned his head on me. Ooh, the little attitude from the goalie. As Adrian's going to hit the puck down into the zone. Oh, these kiddos are getting tired here by third period. You can tell they're slowing down. This is Olympic-size ice out here at University of Fairbanks, so it's a little bit bigger than the ice rink we were playing on last night. As Taves almost picks it up here, as we're all in the neutral zone, like doing a little dance. Offside. All right, as we get lined up again here, as Jacob takes the pass, or the space off, and we're sending it all the way down. Probably an icing call. Yep, we're to the other end of the ice we will go. All right, we're getting all lined up as Cade's fist bumping our goalie. All right, looks like we've got Aaron and Ethan and Cade on forward, along with Charlie and Thomas. So Ethan, before the game, even said, I'm getting a goal this game, and he did. This has been a great game for him. Okay, as NAHA gets a hold of the puck, but the North Stars are right there ready. Please do not let them take a shot on Logan. Into the corner, Ethan is... Oh, good Lord, we're running into our own players. People, what are we doing here? Spread out. Good Lord, Ethan took out another player. Here goes Aaron. Aaron's going to skate it down. It gets taken away. Cade with a shot, and the goalie got a hold of that one. Beautiful save by the goalie. Very nice. As we, looks like Charlie's coming off the ice, and looks like Soren and Boston are on defense. Here comes Boston, who passes it to Soren. Boston's got a hold of it again. Someone needs to go to the net. Cade with possession of the puck. Cade's going to pass it back to Aaron. Aaron takes the shot. Oh, it's a tiny bit wide. No one was there to tip it in. Up to the front. Oh, almost a shot. Where is our back check coming down the ice? NAHA. Oh, no, we've got ourselves another cherry picker. It's okay, Lokes. You got this. All right, out on the ice, we've got Liam, and it looks like Finnegan, Marion, Thomas, and Charlie as we go down into the North Star end. It is 5-6 with 4 minutes left in this game. Charlie's tied up behind the net as this kiddo's like... Finn passes it up to Liam, gets tipped off by the NAHA player. Back, oh, don't even know, but Marion somehow ended up with the puck again. Watch that offside. Watch that offside. Liam tried to get back on. Oh, man. It was a good attempt to get back on side. All right, getting lined back up. All right, NAHA with possession, but here comes Marion. She's not going to let him have that puck. And she's going to circle. No, she's going to duck and weave in the back, and somehow NAHA took away. NAHA with a shot, and it's wide. And Logan! Logan! So, it would appear my loving goalie just pulled a penalty for tripping. As Finnegan is going to have to serve the goalie's penalty. Well, that's kind of interesting. Our goalie got a penalty for tripping. Poor Finnegan is having to serve it. Logan should know better than to trip those other players as Boston takes another one out. Here goes Boston. Whoa, and we're going back. Logan, you better defend that kingdom, dear. Okay, Marion with possession of the puck. Liam, watch the offside. He's on. Marion's in and shot, but the goalie got a hold of that one. A little bit of excitement here at the end of the game. Possession of the puck, sending it down to the goalie. Goalie has it covered. 3 minutes left in this period.
Pass the puck, Adrian!
to Adrian, who passes it over to Jacob, but didn't quite get the connection there. Adrian passing it over, but we don't have anybody in the sweet spot ready to catch that pass. We have less than 3 minutes left in the game as Soren's going to pass it over to Adrian. Man, North Stars, nice box formation here on the ice. Boston up to Jacob. Jacob's going to pass it by. Oh, bummer. NAHA got a hold of that one as we're going to try our best to keep it in, but it's still out, and Finnegan's going to come out onto the ice in right about now, and Finnegan's on as we've got a player down. No, there seems to be a kerfluffle at the blue line. Ooh, a little bit of pushing and shoving. Jacob somehow ends up with the puck after all of that. He's going to skate it down and attempt a shot, and our coach looks like we're going to take flight. His arms are flapping. There should have been a call on that one, but I guess not. Offside. Well, it appears that even though this is an exhibition game, we're taking a timeout. I don't know what's going on. Logan's getting pulled over, getting a chat with the coach. Yeah, I'll see how this all goes. I don't know if you can see this, but Taves is like busting a move out here. Whoa. I don't think we're technically supposed to be able to take a timeout, but we'll see. I don't know. This is kind of an exciting game here. These players are out of control. Okay, and the timeout appears to be over, and we're going to be back at this. Nobody knows where we're lining up. We've got the NAHA goalie up close. He's still trying to find where he's supposed to be, apparently. All right, we've got Aaron, Taves, and Kate out here as forwards, along with Charlie and Thomas on defense. All right, Taves chasing it down over by the boards. Nobody's in front of the net. What is going on here? Charlie with a huge, oh, sorry, that was Thomas. Thomas with a huge shot. We've got all the defensemen out on the ice right now, practically. Okay, Charlie with the puck. He's going to pass it to Taves. Taves with a backhand, ricochets it off the goalie's pads. That was a great attempt.
Keep it in, Thomas.
Thomas firing away. Charlie attempting to keep it in, but it gets knocked out. Watch out for the cherry picker.
Come on, Aaron.
Aaron with the puck. Aaron, get out of the zone. Aaron, get out of the zone. Okay, Taves. Go, Taves. No, okay, we're going to pass it back. It appears we're playing ping pong in the neutral zone with 40 seconds left in the game. Taves passes it up to Kate. Kate, ooh, bummer. It kind of tips off his stick. Here comes Ethan. Ethan's going to knock it back down into the NAHA zone. He is headed for the net. Shot. Goalie got it. Nope. No, they're going to play it, but the clock is stopped. No, the clock is going. Oh, no. Oh, well done. Soren and Boston back on defense, doing great. Here comes Boston. There goes Boston. Oh, and a huge shout out to Melanie for the nice compliment. Thank you. Sometimes I wonder as I'm making these announcements if anybody's actually listening to the humor that I've got going on. As we get lined up, we were the winners of this one barely. It was 6-5. Most eventful game. I think Boston had 3 penalties. Our goalie pulled a penalty. And mad props to Jacob. I'm pretty sure he had a hat trick this game, which is amazing. Now, to my YouTube audience. We will be playing again this afternoon at 5:30 at the Dipper. I don't even know who we're playing. Maybe the same team. It'll be most exciting. Until then, enjoy the rest of the day. And we're going to go try to survive negative 45-degree weather.